Dear Diary, it was a nice sunny day, and Link decided to spend the day lying on the beach and working on his tan. So he called Epona and made his way to Great Bay Coast. Besides Epona acting like a total shit as usual, it was a great day. Not even the aggressive desserts popping out of the sand could slow him down. As he scanned the beach deciding the best spot for his picnic blanket, he completely missed the sign that said, "No swimming due to murky water." No, everything was fine. As he stared out at sea, his eye caught something in the distance. Something pale and unmoving. His smile faltered as his eyes followed the group of seagulls. Yes, Diary, it was a dead body. Diary, did you really think Great Bay Coast was gonna be a vacation? Fuck no. This game has zero chill. One minute you're on a tropical beach, the next minute you're lugging a body to shore. I thought the dude was dead, but it turns out that motherfucker was playing me the whole time. He staggered a couple of steps before collapsing, and when I ran to see what was up, he begged me to listen to his final words. As I kneeled closer to hear what I thought was his dying wish, he shot straight up and started wailing on his guitar. Listen, I didn't drag what I thought was your dying carcass all the way over here so you could diddle on your fish bones. If you had the energy to be jamming out, you sure as shit had the energy to save yourself. Did you see me struggling in the water just now? I was low-key drowning trying to save your fish ass. The dying Zora's name was Mikau, and if you haven't already guessed it, he was in a really cool band. In the song he sang, he talked about pirates who stole some Zora eggs, and had also apparently fatally wounded him. I don't know, he didn't really go into detail about it as he collapsed for the last time onto the sand. When I saw that he had died for real this time, I was filled with hope that I might get to build a sandcastle in peace after all. But that didn't work out. Instead, Mikau faded from existence, and as usual with this game, left behind his face so I could clean up his mess. And just like last time, the transformation looked painful as fuck. But at least I had a ripped body and knew some sweet karate moves. I immediately went to the cabana and bought a map for my boy Tingle! It's important to support your friends in their creative and business endeavors. I'm looking at you friends that don't watch my show. Got 'em. Inside the cabana was a goblin! And probably the saddest aquarium I've ever been to. This entire tank was completely empty, and the only other fish were these spiky red ones. And whatever the fuck these things were, that's a cool clock though. The only way I was going to get any answers was if I found more Zoras, so I left the cabana and headed straight for Zora Hall. But the inside seemed more bleak than out. My band, the Indie-Go-Go's, were preparing to rehearse for the big end-of-the-world concert happening in 2 days. But the whole band was falling apart. The lead singer, Lulu, wasn't talking to anyone because she pooped out some eggs that were promptly stolen by pirates. The leader of the band, Evan, was holed up in his room worrying about Lulu. The lights weren't working, and there was a business scrub inside Lulu's room. Sir, how much business are you actually doing in this room? And then when I came out of her room, I caught a creep trying to break in. I scared him off, but decided to follow him for good measure. When I confronted him, he claimed to be Lulu's biggest fan, and only wanted to get a glimpse of her private side, and asked if I would please get him a picture. Dude, that is hella creepy, and I ought to throw you from this balcony. You gonna ask her for her autograph and then shoot her in the face? Jesus, Hector Christ. The Legend of Zelda and the sexual harassment charges. I hurried away from that nonsense and figured it was time to seek out these pirates who had stolen the eggs. I swam to the other side of the beach where I found a hidden cave blocked by a wooden door. With my strong Zora fins, I blew through that door and found myself at the foot of the pirate fortress. Now, I'm assuming you normally have to be sneaky and quiet so the pirates don't catch you. But not me! I had the derpy rock mask, so I didn't give any fucks. I strolled right into the pirate fortress without a care in the world. I marched into the leader's room and immediately got caught. Okay, well, I guess the mask fools most of the guards, but not the leader. I tried again, this time taking an alternate route, and found out the pirates had stolen 7 eggs, but had somehow lost 3. 4 were still in the fortress, and the Skull Kid had encouraged the pirates to steal the eggs in order to get a treasure from some dragon cloud. The whole thing sounded convoluted as fuck, but it was nothing that a little bees couldn't fix.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah! Ah!
Equipped with a new hook shot, and with the continued help of the rock mask, finding the Zor's eggs was simple. Even the opposing guards who saw through my mask didn't stand a chance. Also, these pirates are really terrible at their job. Oh, I lost the eggs! That was my one job and I didn't do it! What's that running across our secret base? Eh, it's just a rock. No big deal. Oh shit! I can't fight the small child with my big ass double swords! Diary, I blame the whole thing on improper employee training. The Zor's eggs weren't doing so well inside the tanks, so I smushed them into bottles and hoped for the best. Even if the eggs don't make it, I got this sweet grappling hook! With the 4 eggs secured, and yes, Diary, I am happy I have all 4 empty bottles so I don't have to make any extra trips. You don't have to rub it in my face. Anyway, as I was saying, with all 4 eggs secured, I went back to the Sad Aquarium, ready to throw those Zora babies in fish jail. So they'll be safe! Now I just had to figure out how to get the last 3 eggs. Until next time, Diary, your friend, Brittany Saturn.
Wasting